guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Z. In today's video we're going to be talking about the construction of this home. So I will start by telling you guys the most important things that we wanted in a home. So the first thing is that we started looking for houses when we were back in South Africa in 2022. So we did some research and we kind of decided that we wanted to go with the new build, but then we're like, you know what, we're not really sure of the prices that we're seeing online, if these prices include the land. We did try to reach out to some people that were posting videos on YouTube, but they never responded. So what we did is we just put that on hold, had a list of builders that we're interested in, and then we thought we'd decide when we get to Australia whether we wanted to buy an established property or to build from scratch. One of the reasons why we're interested in a new build is because we noticed that we saw that the Victorian government was offering $10,000 to anyone who was going to build a new house. So you just had to make sure that you won't spend more than $750,000 on the construction of the property. So this price, the $750,000, doesn't include the land. Let me drink some water. Guys, I'm recording this video for the second time because the angle was bad. One of the things that we wanted was the grant, the $10,000 grant. When we got to Australia, we never even looked for established properties. We started going out looking for, we went to the display homes and then we're looking for a builder. So when we went to the display homes, we were asking the sales people, we told them that we're interested in building a home and we just arrived in Australia. So they were happy to share more information because they want to secure the sale, right? So they will tell you where you can get affordable land. I actually got a DM from someone, hey Z, I now want to buy a house, so I want you to tell me where I can get affordable land. And I was like, you know what, the best place to get that information is at the display homes, because that's where we got that information. So when you go to the display homes, just make sure you go there. Downplay your financial situation. You don't have to go there and tell them that, hey, I can afford a $2 million home. Don't even say that. Just go there and say, I want to buy my first home. The moment you say first home, they're going to show you the really, really affordable homes, and they're going to tell you where you can get affordable land, right? And they can even tell you, like, when we got our land, they were telling us stuff like, this place has actually good, really affordable land. And we took their advice. We actually went and we viewed, it's actually this place where we live. So we went and we came down here and we had a look at the land and whatever. So yeah, and we liked it. Not that we knew much about it, but anyway. So we decided that we started viewing houses. Every weekend we would go to a display home and would view houses. Just because I'm a visual person, I don't like to commit to things that I haven't seen. So we would look at houses online, because to be honest guys, you can actually view the houses from wherever you are, because there's like virtual tours and you can actually see the floor plans and everything on the website. But I don't like that. I actually want to walk into a house so that I can feel if this is a home, if it feels like it's a home for me, if it feels like something that I want. Because what I didn't want is to end up in a space like the place we were renting. It really frustrated me a lot, just because in South Africa we're living in a really big house, and then coming to Australia we moved into a compact flat. It had 3 bedrooms. The kitchen was so tiny. You guys should go and watch my previous videos, and I'll try and see if I can find a video of me walking in the hallway, because unless if I deleted it, I had a video before of myself walking in the hallway. I think I was going to grab some stuff that had been delivered by Uber Eats. I had to get this other cabinet from Facebook Marketplace, which I put in the garage, and I had to move some of my pots and I don't know, like I think air fryers and stuff like that, and I was keeping them in the garage because we didn't have enough space in the kitchen. So that's one thing I didn't like. And then one of the other things that we were looking for, there was this beautiful house, guys, by Porter Davis, because Porter Davis was one of the builders that we really liked. So unfortunately, they shut down. The company shut down, and we still wanted that kind of a design because we wanted a situation where if we have in-laws from both sides, if we have them in the house, or if we have parents from both sides in the house, we wanted to be comfortable and we wanted them to be comfortable as well. So one of the things that we liked in that house, it actually had a little kitchenette in the but we don't have that in the guest bedroom downstairs. So those are some of the things that we're copying from that house, because we really liked that. But it wasn't a train smash not having it. We just wanted to make sure we've got an extra main bedroom downstairs. So this house is similar to the one that we really liked. It's 4 living areas, 5 bathrooms, 5 bedrooms, 2 studies, and my bedroom has a walk-in room, and we have a balcony as well. So yeah, it's basically the same house that we wanted, but it's just a different design, different builder. So we decided to go with Carlisle. So in 2023 we paid a deposit with Carlisle, and then we kept on visiting the display homes, viewing the display homes. You guys can see on my channel I have a lot of videos of display homes. And then we saw a house by Simmons that was cheaper, and it was similar to the house that we were building with Carlisle. And then we went with Carlisle with Simmons. We went to Simmons, paid them a deposit, went to go and view. I actually went to that day I forgot my glasses, guys. I had my shades on. They're my prescription shades though. Got there, forgot my actual glasses, and it was really hard for me to see. But I didn't like the fact that there wasn't a lot of variety to choose from, like upgrades. They had a lot of standard stuff. I didn't like that, but they do tell you the truth. They tell you that they are not a luxury builder. Let me check if it's still recording. Oh yeah, it is. So Simmons actually tells you that they're not a luxury builder compared to Carlisle. They are all about saving money and whatever, and they're a really good builder for first home buyers like us. So at least they're honest about that. But anyway, I didn't like what I saw there, so we decided to take our money back. Lucky enough we could get it back. And then we saw then we went to view some houses by Dennis Family Homes, and we really liked one of the houses that they had. Then we paid a deposit. Unfortunately, Dennis Family Homes shut down as well, and they actually sold the company to Simmons. So we went to do the color selection with Dennis Family Homes, and they ended up ghosting us, and we decided that we are just going to take our money back and go back to Carlisle, because we had paid Carlisle a deposit and we couldn't get our money back with Carlisle. So yeah, so what we ended up doing is they couldn't give us the money back. Simmons didn't give us the money back. They just said it's okay if you don't want to go ahead. That's it, thank you, bye. They didn't even offer the money back. We did request for it, and they didn't even respond to that. They just said we acknowledging that you don't want to work with us anymore, and that was it. So we're like, okay, fine, it doesn't matter, because we actually panicked because no one was communicating. There was so much uncertainty, and people were not responding to emails. They kept on changing the salesperson or the contact person, and it was so confusing, and some of the people were not even responding to emails or even calls. So we panicked, and then we decided to go back to Carlisle. which is exactly what God wanted for us anyway. So with Carlisle, we already had a house that we liked. We had a house that we had already seen, and we had gone for the color selection and everything. So I was just like, I'm just gonna take everything. I changed a few things here and there afterwards, but yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna stick to everything that I had chosen. So I'm going to screen record for you guys. We are going to go onto the Carlisle website just because this is something you can do from anywhere. So we'll go onto the Carlisle website and we're going to look for any house. So we're going to go onto home designs, right? And then we'll just pick a random house. It doesn't have to be the house that we built, because I don't think I would want to share that. But anyway, so we're going to pick this one, the Astoria, right? And then with the Astoria Grand, you can actually see here that this is the floor plan. So you can actually see, we'll zoom in to see, this is the first floor, the ground floor. Sorry, so this is the ground floor. So on the ground floor, the front porch, and then you have your entryway. Look at how wide that is. And you have your double garage on the left, and then you have a study, and then you have a lounge. With this lounge, you can actually change it into a bedroom. I'll show you guys what I mean. So we are going to have a look at this. I'm just going to click on there because I want to change this room. So you can do it on the website. Let's go with this one. Customize, there we go. So we want to add an extra bedroom, right? So additional, apply. So you see, so what happened now is that it's changed that living area downstairs. So that's exactly what we did. We have a study over there, and we also have a bedroom right here with its own bathroom, and then we have a laundry, and then we have a theater, a powder room over there, living area, kitchen with a butler's pantry, the meals area, the alfresco, and it even tells you the sizes of the rooms. And then you move on to this side, you have the balcony, and you have the bedrooms. All the bedrooms have their own bathrooms, and you have an activity area. The main bedroom is over here, and there's a balcony as well by the main bedroom. And yeah, you have a walk-in robe in the main bedroom. So with this one, it just doesn't have a kids study, but yeah. Anyway, let's see. So let's just say you want this house. So if you go up here, it will tell you where you can actually find a display home with this design, and also it tells you what block size is required. So this will suit a 14 by 28 block. So if you have a 14 by 28, you'll be able to build this house. Just make sure that, I think 45 should be fine. I don't think an easement would be in, but anyway, I don't know. But just be careful, because most of the blocks that they sell, they do have an easement. So those are some of the things you would just want to check with the builder first before you pay for the block, so that they can put the house on your block, on the block that you want. You just tell them the block number, and then they will put the design on that block and see if it will fit. But anyway, so you can get a 14 by 28, and you'll be able to build this house. So to build this house, it will cost you from 647,400. So this 647,400 Australian dollars is just a base price. So when you go to a display home, you see those houses, they're so beautiful because they have a lot of upgrades. So you'll find that they might be having $200,000 worth of upgrades. But then when you actually go to the colors for your color selection, that's when you see what is actually included in this base price of 647,000. I don't know how much it was. So you need to, if you're building a double story, you need to budget at least 80,000. That's what they say. But to be honest with you guys, you need to budget around 100,000 to 120,000 for you to get good upgrades. So you can, they say from 80,000, and then for a single story, I think they say you can upgrade 40 to 60. I don't remember, but yeah. Anyway, for a double story, I would say 100 to 220,000. There are people that actually do like 200,000 worth of upgrades. It depends on where you are. If this is your first home and you know you're gonna you're gonna rent it out after a couple of years, then I don't think you have to put a lot of upgrades, because you don't want to be fixing the house. If there's someone who's going to come in and they don't take care of the home, that's actually going to hurt you a lot. But yeah, so that's the information that is available online. We just picked a random house design so that we can just have an understanding. So you will see that the price that is on the website, it's just for building the house. It doesn't include other things. There's other things that you have to factor in, because there's things like bushfire. There's money that you have to pay for that. There's something else that you have to pay for. You have to pay for, yes, the land. If your land is not flat, they will need to do something. I can't remember what it's called, just to make the land flat. So you have to pay for that. What else do you need to add? So some of those things are already added. Those are some of the things that you'll be adding on top of that base price. Base standard things. And I think there's also the internet as well. And what else? I can't even remember some of the things those are mandatory. And then on top of that, so you'll be taking that out of the 80,000. So you could, depending on your block, maybe you could spend about 40,000 on that, and then you're left with 40,000. That's why I'm saying 100 to 120,000. When you go to the design center to go and do your color selection, that's where you'll see that you might want to upgrade on the carpet underlay, and you might want to upgrade on the carpet as well, or I don't know what you would want to upgrade on, but there's so many things that you can actually upgrade on. So this is where we're going to end the video, guys. I hope that you have learned something, and I hope that this information is useful. Do not be scared of the prices that are here. Once you get to Australia, you understand how things are done over here, and yeah, you could give it a shot. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.